will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing. Good morning, and welcome to Story Time. Thank you for joining in, and happy Tuesday to you. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you for being here with us. I hope that you're ready for our story for today. Thank you indeed for joining in, and of course, I know that time is precious, but if you're able to be here, able to spend some time with us here, appreciate it. And let your friends know that Story Time is here and join in for amazing stories, wonderful stories that we get to read together. Thank you indeed for being here. And Story Time coming to you live from Moraga, California. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Story Time. How are you doing? Where are you today? And of course, we bring back another a companion book actually to What Sound Is Morning that we read yesterday. And today we bring you What Color is Night. Yeah, this one coming to us as well from Grant Snider, written and illustrated by Grant Snider. And of course, we're reading this one with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Thank you so much for joining in. And excited for this one. Another beautiful book, another sweet, sweet book coming to us from Grant Snider, and also amazing illustrations as always. Thank you so much for joining us here today. And we'll actually make it 3 in a row, Grant Snider, as tomorrow will bring you Nothing Ever Happens on a Gray Day. So join in for that one and see if nothing really ever happens on a gray day. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. What Color is Night? I know we're just getting started with our day out here, but hopefully tonight, as the night comes in, we start to think a little bit more and just be a little more curious about what's going on, what's happening, and listen to those sounds, and of course to see what colors pop up out there. Thank you so much. I remember actually thinking right now, yesterday I was sitting outside doing a bit of exercise, and I could see, a sliver of the moon, just a tiny bit, and it was not as clear, right? But as it got darker and darker, and I got to see it really pop out, and it was one I looked, and it was kind of, grayish. There's a moon there, or a piece of the moon, and then I looked away and continued doing stuff, and then when I looked back up, it was much darker, and I could just see it popping up. So What Color is Night kind of reminds me of that as well. So let's see what you find out in your own space, in your own neighborhood, in your own sky, in your own, space around you. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. And of course, if you're joining us here live, thank you for choosing to be here with us on Storytime. We appreciate you. And of course, if you're joining in later for the recordings, well, thank you for still choosing to be a part of the Storytime community. And of course, remember too, you can always leave us a message there too, and we'll know that you are here and can say hi to you. And May is a big month. May 20th is a big day, as Pamela Courtney's brand new book, A Season for Fishing, will be out. So please pre-order now. And of course, too, remember to ask your local librarians. And if you're looking for gifts, well, there is one for you right there. So this one coming to us from Pamela Courtney. Tony D. Chambers, and of course Farah Strauss and Giroux, an imprint of Macmillan Publishing. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. And yes, books, we cannot have enough. We want more. So yes, celebrate that one coming to us from Pamela Courtney. And good morning to everybody else that is here as well. Thank you so much for joining in. Pamela Courtney, good morning to you. How are you doing there? Saying good morning with much warmer temperatures out there in Natchitoches, Louisiana. Thank you so much for joining in. Auntie Anne, are you with us today? Thank you so much for joining in, and a big good morning to you, a big hug to you. Thank you for being here with us on Storytime. And yes, indeed, good morning to you, Sharon Lungo. How are you doing? Morning struggles, they are real. Thank you so much for joining in. Like today, I set my alarm. Well, actually, no, I didn't set my alarm. My body now is used. I'm used to the timing. It's just like the body clock, right? Like I just wake up. But I did wake up at normal time that I would want to leave, and I just kept pushing it. I was like, oh, just another 5 minutes, another 5 minutes. And next it was 15 minutes. Next it was like, oh, I only have 10 minutes to get ready and get out the door. But we're here. We're here. Barely made it, but we're here. So, Soraya, I hear you. I hear you, Soraya. It is a struggle in the morning. Thank you so much for joining in here on Storytime. And I hope that, we keep you company for a little bit while you get oriented. You get yourself a little bit more awake and, enjoy a beautiful story. And then you can be on your way. Thank you so much for being here. Sharon Lungo, good morning to you as well. Thank you so much for joining in here on Storytime. It is one of those things too, I guess probably understated, right? Thank you to all the adults that managed to organize and allow, your littles to be here with us on Storytime, to join in and making it possible. And as we know, navigating social media can be a challenge, but we are happy that you're able to navigate that and give us some time as well. And hopefully, as time goes on, there are better platforms. And I want to say, like, I hope that people can be better behaved, but oh goodness gracious, that is hope. We can only hope, right? Thank you so much for joining in here on Storytime. What color is night is coming up very, very shortly. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you on the other side of this very, very short break.
Hi, I'm Chad's older brother, Braylon, and I'm homeschooled in Natchitoches, Louisiana. And you're tuning in with Storytime with Mr. Limata. Storytime with Mr. Limata.
Always straight from my heart. Braylon, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope school and everything is going well too. Thank you so much for joining in. What color is night? This one is written and illustrated by Grant Snider, and of course we're reading it with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Are you ready? It is a beautiful, beautiful blue, this one. I just have to show you too. And you can see that it's not very different. There you go. Yeah, you can see. Feel like the moon just pops out a little bit more there up on the front end of it on that one. But yeah, that's our book for today. What color is night? Are you ready? Written and illustrated by Grant Snider. And of course, we're reading this one with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. And their spring catalog is out. Been going through all the books, getting them ready to share. Getting ready to share here on Storytime. What color is night? Is it only black? What do you think? What have you noticed? What have you observed? What color is night? Is it only black? And white? What do you think? Yeah, what color is night? Is it only black and white? A look closer. Yeah. And I hope you do look closer tonight as well, too. Yeah, look closer. The night is blue with black shapes and lines. Yeah. The night is blue with black shapes and lines. Yeah. And a big yellow moon beginning to rise. Trying to make sure the camera catches it right and shows that yellow moon. Yeah. The sky is blue with black shapes and lines. And a big yellow moon beginning to rise. I laugh. Let me see if I remember to share about a rising moon. I'll share that at the end of this, at the end of the book. But if I don't, well, somebody remind me. But this is soccer related, so. And a big yellow moon beginning to rise. The park aglow with gold fireflies. Yeah. And I learned this the other day that fireflies are called in other parts. What is it? Lightning bugs? I didn't know that. The park aglow with gold fireflies. Isn't that beautiful? The silver streak of a train rolling by. Yeah. The silver streak of a train rolling by. Kata, kata, kata. Fat brown moths dancing in yellow streetlights. Yeah. Ah, it's moth heaven right there, right? Fat brown moths dancing in yellow streetlights. The city lit up with neon red signs. Yeah, look at that. The city lit up with neon red signs. Yeah. Yellow headlights on a dark country road. Yeah. Can you see them? Yellow headlights on a dark country road. Yeah. A nighttime visit, a green-eyed glow. Oh, yeah. A nighttime visit, a green-eyed glow. Yeah, who's that? Yeah. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Pamela Courtney. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was Kathy in Ohio that was saying they called them lightning bugs too. Yeah, so thanks for sharing. A nighttime visit, a green-eyed glow. A still blue pond. The white moon twice. Yeah. A still blue pond. The white moon twice. Yeah. A thousand silver stars spilled across the sky. A thousand silver stars spilled across the sky. Yeah. Wow. One last orange window. Yeah. Is that yours? Are yours the last one out? One last orange window. Houses of black. Yeah. One last orange window. Houses of black. The gray face of a clock. A midnight snack. Yeah. The gray face of a clock. A midnight snack. Yes. Oh. And there, in a sky of indigo, all the night's colors in one moonbow. Ah, yes. And there, in a sky of indigo, all the night's colors in one moonbow. Yeah. When was the last time you saw a moonbow? A clear window, a silver moonbeam. Ah. A clear window, a silver moonbeam. Yeah. Pink and purple clouds. Yeah. Pink and purple clouds. A night of good dreams. Yeah, I hope so. A night of good dreams. And colors unseen. Yeah, a night of good dreams and colors unseen. Yeah. And that is the end of our story. Oh goodness. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. I hope you enjoyed that one. It is indeed a fantastic one coming to us from Grant Snider. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it got you thinking and trying to see what will you be able to see tonight. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. I'll be right back after this short break. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Have you ever wondered what makes you special? Maybe it's the color of your eyes. Maybe it's something that you can do, like sing. Well, with my brand new book, I See Me, you'll find out exactly what makes you awesomely special. Make sure you keep in touch with me on my social media handles and at Just in Time for Storytime. You're watching Storytime with Mr. Limata.
Justin Ford, just in time for story time. So please do check him out. Thank you so much for being here with us today on Story Time. And of course, his amazing book, I See Me. Thank you for choosing to be here with us on Story Time. I hope you enjoyed the story today. What color is night? This one coming to us from Grant Snider and of course, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Story Time, coming to you live from Moraga, California. And of course, I hope that you're well wherever you are. And of course, I hope that you enjoyed this beautiful, beautiful book from Grant Snider. Thank you indeed for being here with us. And remember too that Pamela Courtney has a brand new book coming out on May 20th. And this one is called A Season for Fishing, and a fish fry tradition. And this one is illustrated by Tony D. Chambers. And of course, it'll be published by Farah Strauss and Giroux. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Please remember, pre-order this book, ask for this book at your local libraries. Ask them to stock it, ask them to pre-order so it is ready for you come May 20th. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you, and thank you for being here with us. Soraya, hopefully a little more awake, and maybe that breakfast getting ready right now, sizzling. Is that what I smell? Is that eggs? Is that cheese? Well, I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful breakfast and a wonderful morning. And of course, Pamela Courtney, thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And hopefully that warmer weather holds, and it is beautiful just the way you want it. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Lightning bugs we see, and also higher code than that. Where else? What did you call them? Firefly is called something else where you are from. I think for us it was Tunzembweni. I think I said that the other day. But yeah, there we go. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Pamela Courtney, of course, excited for this. And I'll be reaching out truly to so we can get some more things done and see before May 20th. But thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. Congratulations on your book. And I know there are others in the works as well. Let us know when they're coming out. Cannot wait to celebrate those too. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. This has been Storytime on this beautiful Tuesday morning out here in the Bay. Beautiful Tuesday morning, hopefully where you are. And of course, beautiful story to kick us off. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Oh goodness, biggest of hugs. Thank you, Soraya. I feel the love right back at you. Love you right back. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. As you can see, my smile has grown wider and wider just because of that. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Appreciate you, and hopefully see you again tomorrow when we're back with Nothing Happens on a Great Day, another one from Grant Snider. So join us and have fun with us. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. And of course, remember, if you want Storytime later on and not live, well, Storytime will be Storytime can be found at storytimewithmisslimata.com, at Storytime with Miss Limata on Facebook and YouTube. And of course, you can follow us on Instagram as well. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. What color is night? See what you can observe today. Thank you so much for joining in. Biggest of hugs. And I'll see you again tomorrow when we're back with another Grant Snider exciting story. Bye-bye.
Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start on a reading? I just can't wait to be hearing. Maybe all of your stories, some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Read me all of your stories. Read me all of your stories. Some with people who look like me, others very different from the way that I look and think. Read me all of your stories. Read me all of your stories. Some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Story time. Ooh. Story time. Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. He brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be him. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be him.